Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tata Fox and this is a Tata Fox Express Train learning. So guys, a lot of you have been asking me where I am, what's going on, why have I gone MIA. I needed a break. And I needed to spend some time with my family. They were in London visiting me. I also needed to spend time with my friend who was also in London visiting me. And it's difficult to keep filming when I wanted to spend some one-on-one time for people who spent so much money trying to visit me in my new home, and I'm filming all the time. I should have prepared. I didn't prepare better, but I've also been having some serious self-esteem issues. So if you want to have a chit chat with me, let's get some makeup on, let's drink some coffee. Those who have Hunter's Dry, have your Hunter's Dry. Those who have your Benini Blush, sapon. This is my coffee. It's coffee because I'm serious today, and also just it's too early to have Hunter's Dry. Let's get into it. So the makeup look I'm going to be going for today is just a dark brown with gold and white. I think I've done it before with you guys. I think I've done it before when I was doing a hair review and you guys asked me to please redo it. So I'm going to redo it for you guys on camera, and then we'll chat while I do it. So I'm going to be using some of my Urban Decay in the Ultimate Basics. This really is the Ultimate Basics for me. When I go for my neutrals and nudes, browns, I use this. It is thebomb.com. If you've got coins, save up your coin, get this Urban Decay Basics. Ultimate Basics is good. I'm gonna be using this brush. I'm gonna go with the color Lethal from the Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to start creating the crease in my eye. So going into the crease, I'm gonna start. I haven't done makeup in so long, guys. Forgive me if this turns out like shit. Okay. Yeah, so if most of you, a lot of my old subscribers would know my history with my thyroid and my health. I have been having some serious thyroid issues, and eventually it seems like I'm starting to get it sorted. I'm starting to feel like myself again. I'm starting to be I'm starting to have more energy. I'm starting to just get my life together in terms of my thyroid. Unfortunately though, the medication that I'm taking to regulate my hormones has made me pick up a lot of weight, like over 15 kilograms worth of body mass index I am carrying at this very moment. And you know, when I first started taking this medication, my doctor did warn me that, girl, you're gonna need to like gym, you're gonna need to try your best not to gain weight, because it's very difficult to not gain weight, and this medication does make you gain weight. I heard him, but I didn't hear him. I didn't really do much in terms of trying to keep the weight off. I also was just living my life as usual. I'm not really a starchy white foods kind of person. I'm more of like a sweet kind of person. So I'm always eating sweets. I've always got a stash of something sweet hidden somewhere. And yeah, that was my life. And slowly but surely it started to creep up, and I started to look in the mirror and I started to not recognize the girl who I see. So in my mind I still see the skinny Tata size 34, 32, but when I'm trying on clothes I am something else. And I was, just because I'm filming this video doesn't mean I've passed that hill. I really struggled. I'm really struggling with accepting that this is my weight. I'm really having serious self-esteem issues, and I just feel like the industry that I'm in doesn't have time for me to gain so much weight. But now I'm officially a big girl. That's what I am. I've started to gym to try and like take some of the weight off. It's not easy because with the medication I'm on, once it's on, it's very difficult to get it off. It's more difficult than the average person. So I'm struggling. My self-esteem has taken a big knock. I didn't want to be on camera. I didn't want you guys to see how much of an Oompa Loompa I am. And I got to a point where I just felt like, do I really want to continue doing YouTube? Because I look in the mirror and I see someone else. I don't see the happy, I see a bubbly girl. Because, you know, chubby girls always look bubbly. But I don't see Tato. I think the important, I'm going in with this brown from the Morphe palette in 35 in. I'm gonna go for this brown. I've really struggled to see me in this phase of my life. I don't see me. I see somebody else. I'm struggling with my weight. I'm struggling with who I was. I can't find myself within what's happening, and I've got low self-esteem. And the worst thing about having low self-esteem is that you can hear people say, oh, you're so pretty, oh, you look so nice, oh, you're so friendly, oh, you're beautiful. But if you, the person, don't feel like it, there is nothing nobody can tell you that will make you feel like that. And I'm not creating this video because I want people to feel sorry for me, because I've got a lot of positive things happening in my life and I've got a very good support structure. But I just wanted to share that I'm normal, that I'm just like everybody else, and we've got struggles. And I'm struggling right now with my weight, and I'm struggling with self-esteem, and I'm struggling with looking at myself in the mirror. And I literally sometimes walk around with my face tucked into my shirt because my double chin is so bad at the moment that I don't want to take pictures because I don't want to be seen in pictures. I'm just not happy with the space that I'm in, and I'm filming because it's my job. And I love talking to you guys, and I love sharing my makeup tips and tricks. But do I feel like I'm the best version of me? No. So I need to get onto that shit and stop complaining and figure out what's happening with myself. I need to get into a space where I either accept that this is me, that I'm going to be a big mama, which I'm really struggling to accept, or I'm going to get into a point where I figure out the right dosage of my medication and be more disciplined and hit the gym and start to work out and try and lose the weight. So as you can tell, I've gone in and I've cleaned off I've concealed some of my eyelid to try and give myself a clean base for me to put on some of the next step of my eyeshadow. Let me bring you guys in because it's actually too far. So I'm then going to go in with this brown over here. I'm just gonna I'm gonna start to build the brown on the outside of this. So I think the second thing that I struggled a lot with is, I think the thing that also made it very difficult for me to come to terms with it, or that also angered me a lot of the times, is that I would meet people that I know, be it family, be it friends, and a lot of the time people don't know what you're going through. They don't know the struggles that you're going through. They don't know that you've gained a lot of weight. I know it's me. I put my clothes on in the morning. I know I've gained weight, and they want to tell you, woo, you've gained weight, girl. You don't think I know? You don't think I know? Most times, people who've gained weight know that they've gained weight. Sometimes we can be in denial of how much weight we've actually gained. But we know we gained the weight though. Don't have to worry about reminding us. And that's something that I've always struggled with. I've always struggled with people who just decide to just remind me that I've gained weight. I know, darling. So I've struggled with that. And I know black people, especially black people, the people who do it the most are black people. They say it as like a conversation starter. They don't know what to say. They see you, hey, hey, come down, yeah, kicking with you. Then there's a silence. They go, whoo, gain weight, mala. Oh, really? So as you can tell, I'm trying to blend that. There was a hard line. You can see the hard line over here. So I'm trying to blend that hard line out so that you don't see the fading come through. So usually what I do is I actually pull my eyelid like this, shut it, and I go into where I see a hard line. If I don't lose my eyebrow brush. And I think the scary thing for me is that people don't know what people are going through. So the assumption that people are healthy human beings mentally, when you go in and you have a conversation with somebody, is just crazy. So you just walk into someone's life and you tell them, "Oh, gain weight," but you don't know this person maybe was crying the whole night before because they don't know what to do with their weight issues. They don't recognize themselves anymore. They're struggling with their weight. I'm struggling with my weight. I mean, I'm having real self-esteem issues, but I know myself and I know I have to push myself through this. I can't hide in a corner. I did it for 3 weeks. I'm good. I'm great. I've cried it all out. Now I'm done. Now I need to just face the reality and keep it pushing, honey. I can't be morose. I can't be too sad. I've got a family. I've got kids. I've got a good life. I've got a good enough life. So I'll just have to be Fat Albert on my holidays. I'll just have to be Fat Albert but happy. And when I deal with my weight and I figure out what's happening with my weight and I figure out with who I am, I mean, my self-esteem is also just not linked to my weight. My self-esteem is also linked to my YouTube channel. A lot of people will say, like, I really didn't want to discuss this because I think I talk about it enough, and people who follow me know enough about my YouTube journey. I started my YouTube about 2 years ago, but I was very inconsistent and I never filmed enough. I never filmed regularly for me to get traction. And then I started to film more regularly, and then I started to, you know, be more creative and start to actually get into my job as a YouTuber. And then I started to, you know, grow as a YouTuber, and I started to, you know, grow as a brand, the Fox brand, in my YouTube space. Great. But I just feel like my YouTube career is just stagnant, and the worst thing that I'm doing for myself at the moment is that I'm comparing myself to other YouTubers. And the sad thing about comparing myself to other YouTubers is that these other YouTubers don't know me and I don't know them and I don't know their journey. So my self-esteem, the self of my own motherfucking esteem, is clearly shot because I'm already doing that. I shouldn't be comparing myself to other people. I should be comparing myself to me. I am my own competition. But you know, you talk these things but you forget these things. I know the principles. I know the way I'm meant to think. I know where I'm supposed to be going. I know how I can get myself out of the rut. But in the very moment as I'm experiencing it, I'm not in that space. And I've been doing this crazy thing that YouTubers do, and they look at the numbers. So I'll look at my numbers and I'll be like, oh, my numbers are actually doing quite well, and looking at other people's numbers, I should be doing better in terms of my career wise on YouTube, but I'm not. I look at my YouTube and I look at my views and I look at my total number of views. I mean, I'm sitting at, I think, over 1 million views in total on my YouTube channel, but I'm still not doing that great in terms of my career. My YouTube is not my main source of bread. Okay, it does not pay my bills. I do it because I love it and I can afford to do it because of my husband's support, but it is not my bread and butter. And I was stupid to look at my numbers and think my numbers are an indicator of my success, because it's clearly not. It's not. So I had to deal with that. And that was a confidence breaker. I lost my self-esteem because I'm looking at girls who are sitting at 4,000 subscribers and are getting deals, and I'm sitting on 20-something subscribers, 20-something thousand subscribers, and I've got 0 deals with 0 people. I don't know if it's my personality. I'm probably too out. I think I'm probably too out there. I'm a little too honest, I'm a little too brash, but that's me, and I'm not gonna change that. I don't fit in. There is no space for me in the South African YouTube table. There's no space. There's no seat. The beauty blogger space, there's no space for me. I've seen it. I've acknowledged that. I'm a shot of tequila and everybody else is hot chocolate. And that table, that space, that seat is just not there for me, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna have to build my own table, but to get to the point for me to realize that I need to build my own table, and the work it's going to take for me to build my own table was devastating and confidence breaking, self-esteem breaking. So I think the thing that the detriment to me was that I live in 2 countries. People don't know when I'm around and when I'm not around. And maybe that's probably what stopped a lot of people approaching me or reaching out to me, because they don't know where the fuck I am most of the time. But it's not a difficult thing to do. I've reached out to a lot of brands, I've reached out to a lot of companies, and I've heard zero. And it's okay, because then it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, like I said, I don't think I'm everybody's cup of tea. I'm a shot of tequila, darling. I'm straight to the point, hit it where it hurts. I am what I am. I'm not trying to complicate your life. What it says on the bottle, that's what I am. And I struggled. I had this thing that I've always wanted to be accepted. I've always wanted to be accepted. I've always wanted to be, you know, part of the cool crew, part of the girls that all hang out and are beautiful, and they've got Louis Vuitton bags, and they got Gucci things, and they live in their best life, and they take amazing pictures, and they wear the best clothes. I've always wanted to be part of that crew. But I'm not. I'm actually not that girl. I'm not. I wear tracksuits 90% of the time. 90% of my time, if you catch me on the streets, I'm in a tracksuit. I'm just at a point where I'm just gonna have to build my own space and be happy in that space. I cannot be somebody else, and I refuse to be somebody else. I refuse to get onto YouTube and to say, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tato, and today I'm going to be reviewing Urban Decay Naked Basics. Okay, this is the packaging. The packaging is very nice. As you can tell, it's got a bit of a glow to it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 colors. I'm not that girl. Whoops, no, I'm not that girl. I'm gonna be like, guys, this is the bomb.com. These are the colors. 1, 2, 3 are the best. Didn't say it's a waste of your motherfucking time. That's not true, but I'm just saying. That's me. And I doubted me. And I was doubting my whole purpose. And I was doubting that maybe the reason why I'm not fitting in, and maybe the reason why I'm not attractive as a brand, is because of how I am. But you know what? Those people who are meant to come to me, those brands that are meant to work with me, those YouTubers who want to work with me will come to me, or I'll go to them, and we will get an understanding, and we'll come to sort of agreement. I need to stop doubting the process. I don't want people to feel sorry for me. That's the one thing. I didn't create this video for people to feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. I've had enough of that. Guys, please don't be in the comments saying, oh Tata, we feel sorry for you. Don't feel sorry for me. Everybody has a moment in their life where they just don't know where they're going. They don't know if they're making the right choices. They don't know why they don't fit in, or they just feel like they're not themselves. Everybody has those moments. I had mine, and I'm just sharing mine with you. I remember I even got to a point where I thought I'm being purposefully shut out. I was like, whoa, I'm definitely being shut out. And like, there must be some sort of, I mean, I wasn't even invited to the beauty revolution, you know, I could have bought myself a ticket, but I wasn't in town. But nobody asked me. Nobody asked me if I am in town for the beauty revolution event that was happening. Nobody asked me. Did I feel snubbed? Yeah, I felt fucking snubbed. I was, wow, damn, I really do not future the beauty expo. I was like, I really don't have beauty in these people's eyes. I felt like someone was blocking my ways. Somebody was blocking Tsilayak. Somebody was purposefully saying, this girl cannot make it in the South African beauty industry. Then I realized I ain't that important. Nobody fucking cares about who the fuck the Fox is. They probably don't even know I'm in the radar. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and just get your shit together. Just keep doing you, and one day. So yeah, so I got to a point where I was just, fuck it. I am at a point I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to build my own table. The beauty industry in South Africa is not recognizing me. I'm not recognized anyway, so I just need to keep doing what I'm doing in terms of myself, and I just need to be happy with what I'm doing. I've got a man who loves me, I've got a kid who loves me, I've got a family that loves me. I'm sorting my weight out, I'm sorting my health out. I'm on the right road. I've chosen a path, and this is a path that's actually meant for me. I need to stop questioning my path. Everybody gets to a point in their road and they think, is this where I'm supposed to be? We all doubt ourselves. Next, total control, whatever. So am I supposed to drop it on my forehead? I don't want it to leak down into my eyebrows. Let's see how this goes. I'm not really a fan of like watery foundations. A very easy application. I'm feeling very grey, and I think it's a foundation. I look very grey. You can't see it when I can't see it on camera. I definitely can't see it on camera, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I look grey. So dealing with self-esteem issues is an ongoing process. It's something I'm still working on. It's something that I feel like it takes time, and I'll never just snap out of it. I don't think I'm gonna just snap out of it. I think it's gonna take some time until I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm realistic about life. I'm realistic about my goals. Now I'm realistic about my goals. Now I know where I stand. Now I know what I can expect. Whereas before, I feel like I was just getting so many followers. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be famous. I've gotta have beauty lines. I'm gonna do so much. And did I not get a reality check, darling? Nobody is plotting against me. I'm plotting against myself by sitting in a room and crying and feeling bad about myself. I'm doing it. I'm conspiring against myself. So once I got that understood, and once I understood that, I was in a space to receive. I'm in a space to accept, and I'm definitely in a space where I want to do better, and I want to get out of the rut that I'm in. That makes any sense to you? Right, so I'm going to stop worrying about other people. I'm going to stop worrying about trying to fit in with other YouTubers. I'm just going to be me, and I need to be happy with that. This girl right here, she's good enough. She worked hard enough, and the time to be amazing will come. But right now, it's time for the hard work. In terms of everything in my life, in terms of exercising, YouTube, all of that, I'm done feeling sorry for myself. And I didn't create this video because I wanted people to feel sorry for me, because I hate people feeling sorry for me, because I got a really good life. I just wanted to share my experience, that this too shall pass, and this too does happen to some of us who sit behind cameras and look like we've got fancy lives. We don't. We have self-esteem problems. We have weight gain problems. We've got all types of problems. Man, shit, I had many problems a couple weeks ago. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to kind of being back. I'm actually glad to get everything off my chest. So for that, in celebration, we shall have a hunter's dry. Here's to loving ourselves, taking care of ourselves, taking care of the esteem of my motherfucking self. Nobody can fix it but me, because it's my self motherfucking esteem. You dig? You take care of your self-esteem. Nobody can take it away from you except for you. I took it away from myself, and I'm about to get it back. And when I get it back, you're in trouble. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Make sure to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend to join the Fox Express train. She's back. She's little litter than ever. And I cannot wait to continue to give you guys fresh content. It's been a while. It's been a while. But I'm back, bitches.